Well, welcome to another episode of SKST Radio, and you tune in to Girl Talk with Cammie Grayson, the Cammie Grayson Show, and we're still celebrating International Women's Day, and I got a special lady with me today. She goes by the name of Miss Juanita. Hi, girl.
Hey, girl.
Tell people who you are and what you do.
I'm Juanita Wynn, a singer, songwriter, soon to be record label owner. Yeah,
Okay, okay.
Community service. I work with youth, and yeah, I love it.
Oh my gosh. So
Mhm.
you've been busy.
I've been busy.
You've been busy since we saw you last. So tell us what's going on in your world, girl.
Yeah, right now, getting ready to start my own record label. I will be the first artist, one of the artists, because I have a song coming out called Blood, Sweat, and Tears.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we want to travel with it, just kind of promote and push um, love, relationships, staying together,
Yeah.
grown people stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I love it. I love
Yeah,
it. But
yeah.
can you make a singer out of a singer that's not a singer?
No, no, no. I believe that anybody can sing.
Do you?
Hmm. Anybody
Okay.
can sing.
So-
That doesn't mean they
Can
sing on
sing.
key or.
But that's
in
okay.
tune.
I sing next.
That's-
Whatever the person next to me sings.
There you go. That works.
That works. See?
That works.
Okay, so we gotta give me a jingle. We gotta give me a jingle. There you go. So I can sing next. Let my producer hear it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's do
Yeah.
it.
Uh-huh. Tell me I can't sing.
I didn't
Tell
say that.
me.
No,
No, not you. Not
Oh,
you. I'm
your
talking about my
producer
producer said I
Don't
can't
listen
sing.
to him.
Yeah.
Don't listen. Don't
Okay. So finish telling us about your studio and all that good stuff.
listen. So the building that I have is called Parlez-Vous, which means you speak.
Okay.
And it means what do you want? What we are trying to do. We want to really work with the youth
Mhm.
and encourage them to speak life into their own dreams.
Nice.
What do you want? What do you want to be?
Right. Right.
We don't want to tell you what you want to be or where you should be.
Mhm.
What do you want? Where do you see yourself?
Wow. What an
So,
amazing
Yeah.
task,
Hmm.
girl. So how long you been working on this?
Years.
Okay.
See, when I lived in California before I moved here, and got my first deal with Quincy Jones, which kind of took me into the music more.
Mm-hmm.
I always worked with youth. I've been a group home counselor. I've worked in school system,
Mhm.
special education,
Mm-hmm.
and that's been a passion of mine for forever.
Mm-hmm.
So moving here and getting married and getting into the music, you kind of like my focus was on my
Your life.
ex-husband.
Yeah.
And what we do,
Yeah.
But now I think it took me a minute to get that strength back
Mm-hmm.
and believe
Mm-hmm.
in myself in a strange place,
Yeah.
somewhere I'm not from. I had to build relationships,
Mhm.
and sometimes that can be tough in a new place.
Don't you? Yeah, I was about to say, don't you find it's kind of hard starting over when you're trying to rebuild that
Well,
whole
yeah.
system? The whole support system, the whole girl thing.
It is, but you know what? And I don't mean to quote scriptures, but I'm a preacher's daughter, so there's some that are in my head.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a scripture in the Bible that says, she with friends must show themselves friendly.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes that's the hard part because you're really starting over,
Yeah.
and you could be it can be misconstrued that you're not friendly when you
Mhm.
really are. It's just that you're so busy grinding and trying to
Mhm.
get a foothold into a new environment.
Right.
Sometimes you get lost in the sauce,
Yeah. Yeah.
And so, but I've learned, even just being in the music industry, it's about relationships.
Yeah.
It's totally built on relationships. We live in a day where it's hard to find people that you really feel you can trust.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And we want to believe in one another, but
Right.
disappointment has come,
Yeah.
and
Absolutely.
can bring some trepidation when it comes to making new friends.
Yeah, but it's a thing though. Like I'm guilty. I'm way guilty of it because I've done a lot.
Yeah.
I've been doing a lot, and I do find myself every now and then I'll just check on you. Just to check on you, let you know that I'm thinking about you.
Mhm.
But then my mind is gone after that.
After that.
After that little bit, I'm just checking on you, make sure you're okay, and then I'm over here, and that's not.
It's misconstrued.
It's not the way I really want it to be present it, it's like I really am thinking about you. I
Right,
really,
right. You
really
were on
do
my mind.
care.
You
Yeah,
had to be for
so
me to text you.
exactly. And so that's sort of hard for some people too. And then I get that, and I'm like, you know what? I don't want to be that person. I want you to be able, even though I'm busy, busy, busy. Shame on me for not taking
Yeah.
that few minutes to say, hey, I'm texting you just to check on you, because I have been that person not doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
But we don't know what's going on in one another's lives. And you realize that when the ball is in your court.
yeah,
And you're like, you know what? Now I get it. I want to reach out to so many people sometimes even my own children.
yeah,
I'm like, Rayvon's on my mind. But the 3 hour difference, I'm like, oh, I gotta wait till she get up. She ain't getting
exactly.
up until the sun is up and halfway down.
Right, right, right.
So by the time you think about it, I mean,
That moment's gone.
it's gone.
Yeah, yeah,
But-
and I think that's why I do that too. And I think my friend in Texas, he had to remind me, you up at 3 a.m.
Me too.
Yeah, but
You can call me then.
but at that
That's my
time, it's
time.
kind of like this is on my mind, so I'm getting it out, or I'm hosting, or I'm doing
Yeah.
it in the time that I have
Well, you're-
to do it.
Mhm.
So if I text you, oops, forget they sleep. People have their phone. Why do people have their phone on when they go at nighttime?
Turn it off.
Take it
You
off.
don't
Yeah,
want-
there you go. Cut it off. And then I won't be bugging you.
I told my brother, I said, John, why didn't you answer my calls? Why do you turn your phone off? He said, because. I said, John, if something happened and somebody passed away, you won't get. He said, well, they'll still be dead. What am I gonna do? I can't do anything.
We're not gonna solve nothing.
So he turns his off, but
Yeah.
for the most part, yeah.
Well, I do. My phone is set where after 10 and before 7:30, you can't get me. You just can't get me. That's the time that
After
I want to
10
be asleep.
p.m.
After 10 p.m.
to
7:30 a.m.
7:30 a.m.
So I mean, you're gonna have to leave
I
a
leave
message.
mine on.
See,
Yeah, but that's only because I've got family on the West Coast.
yeah. Well, I got
And
family.
my kids.
I got family.
But you like, get me
Yeah.
when you get me.
Yeah. So I mean, at that point, because I'm trying. That's the time that I really want to be asleep, even though half the time
you
I'm
have
not.
to.
But
yeah.
it's just kind of people are different, I
Yeah.
guess. So let's go back to your
Yes.
music here.
Mhm.
Okay, come on.
Yeah, I did 4 songs, the whole quadrility, I think they call it quadrility or something. It's 4 songs, and
Mhm.
after my divorce,
Quadrility?
I wanted to write some song. When I was going through, I was looking for songs that would speak to our relationship. You know what I'm
Mhm,
saying?
mhm.
I couldn't find none that the women were singing.
Yeah.
I saw men do.
Men
Yeah, there's a lot of
yeah,
men
but
songs.
not the girls. Okay.
The stuff they got coming out here now. But so I said I wanted, and some of my girlfriends were calling me during COVID, going through so many things with their relationships
Mhm.
and divorcing and over stuff that sometimes didn't, sometimes it's an outsider,
Yeah.
And so I said I wanted to write some music that would speak to relationships
Mhm.
and allow us to be vulnerable. The name of the record label is going to be Vulnerable Records.
Oh wow.
Because sometimes we feel like we don't want to reveal our heart, but to the right person you can.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can say, I'm sorry, I was wrong, I shouldn't have done that, when you're wrong,
Mhm.
and just encourage couples to remember one another, shut out the world, and
Wow.
don't.
So now, how does your business work now? So I have a student, I have a child that wants to do music.
Mhm.
So I sign up with you guys. How does that work?
Yes,
Walk us
they'll
through it.
sign up because it's going to be like a class. It's not a one at a time.
Mhm.
And what I teach is, as we're combining theater with music.
Oh, fun.
So it's called narrative expression. I
Mhm.
can't say therapy because I'm not a therapist, but we're teaching them ways to express themselves through music, through the arts,
Mhm.
and acting out, reenacting how to deal with bullying,
Mhm.
how to deal with when your parents tell you no
Mhm.
and you really want to go.
Right.
Just giving them a point of reference
Yeah.
of how-tos.
Yeah.
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 I even like dealing with young boys because I was doing it at the Up Center, and I had an exercise that I did with these young boys. They were young adults. They had to either attend the program or go to the military, or they were going to be incarcerated.
Oh, wow.
So my part was life skills.
Mhm.
So I had a group of boys and girls, young adults, and the name of the exercise was called "Baby Daddy Better Have My Money."
Ooh.
Okay. And I set up one guy, and I had told each girl, I put $1 in different pockets.
Mhm.
And I told each girl, now you're upset with him because he said he was going to come pick up the baby and he didn't come, and your child was looking for him. You're upset because he hasn't paid child. I gave each one of them a scenario to just go in on him. And each one of them just was going in, and I said, and get your dollar out of his pocket, and the young man got frustrated, as they always do, like, what is this all about? And it's just acting.
Mhm.
And I said, this is the point of this. If you get the wrong one pregnant,
Mhm.
and maybe she's not the love of your life,
Mhm.
you will have to come out of your pocket and pay her. Even if she cuss you out, call you all kind of names, your hard-earned money is going to go
in her
to
pockets.
to her pockets.
Yeah.
And they would go, oh, no, I ain't doing that. No. And I said, at graduation, they even said, thank you to me,
I love it.
and appreciated the lesson,
Yeah. Yeah.
and, making good choices.
Sort of like a monopoly move, This is
Mhm.
something that's going to happen in life, and you got to be prepared for it. So,
Yes,
I
you
love
do. You do.
So now, is that your concept?
Yes.
Oh, I love it.
Mhm,
So
that's mine.
you go, girl. You go, girl. So now, you got that going on with the new location. Now, you call it a school, or what do you call it?
No, it's just a recreational center.
A recreational
Yeah, we just
center.
do recreation.
Okay.
Mhm.
I love it.
Some reading programs. Some people can rent it out for birthday parties. Like we
Mhm.
have someone that's going to do a grown and sexy event just for adults, grown up adults,
Mhm.
on the 23rd. And he has a band, and it's like an open mic, and
Oh, that's gonna be fun. Yeah.
we want to have a senior night where seniors come just play cards and listen to music, and we got a big old TV up in there. It's like huge,
Mhm.
where we have a movie night.
Mhm.
It's just a community. It's all about community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it takes a village, right?
It takes a village.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
love it. So look at you. I'm so
Absolutely.
proud of you.
Thank you.
You've been busy since I seen you last.
I've been trying.
Not trying. You succeeding.
Yeah.
You succeeding.
Yeah.
So now, what's next? So you got the building. What are you needing? What are you needing to
The community to participate,
Mhm.
and speak their, desire, their dream as well.
Mhm.
I don't ever see myself as an island. I do not. I appreciate opportunity. Mario Blanco, a good friend of mine, he is the owner of the whole bottom part of it. There's a whole nother big room at the opposite side.
Mhm.
And he just told me, he said, Juanita, what do you want to do? Here, come in here. Come up with something. And I'm like, okay.
You don't tell me twice.
Yeah. So, I'm just everything I realize that we have
Mhm.
is borrowed.
Yeah.
It's not permanent. We don't have nothing forever. So I try not to hold things so close where I'm like, oh, this is mine and nobody come in, because 20 years, 30 years, who knows from now, what I call mine now will be someone else's.
Yeah.
So it's just borrowed. And I just appreciate the season that I'm in because, so many things have happened since COVID. We've lost so many.
Mhm.
I just lost a very good close cousin. We just lost so many family members to the point to where it's like, I just need a woosah. I just want to be a part of making someone smile. Our kids need us so bad right now. I even work for Norfolk Public School. I don't know if you know that.
Oh, no.
But I work for Norfolk Public School, and just some of the things you see,
Right.
you can't.
Were you with them last year?
No.
Oh, okay. So last year
I was with Norfolk State for a while.
Okay, because last year I pulled together along with the whole community, pretty much unity in the community, and we serviced over 2,000 children, giving them backpacks to start school with for this year.
Was that when that was
at MacArthur Center?
Yeah, my friend Aaron went.
Yeah, so that was me. Yeah, that's something that I love doing, and
Yeah.
I really like giving back to the community. And
Yeah.
now that I'm in that area working,
Yeah.
I felt like this was something that was needed.
That's good.
So yeah,
And it is. It is. Yeah. So
well, that's good. Look at you. So you got it on both ends. So now you have an end with some of the children,
mhm.
but your center is considered in Virginia Beach.
It's in Virginia Beach, yeah.
It's in Virginia
Mhm.
Beach. Okay, so it's not that far though from Norfolk. 'Cause
No,
that's-
but I work for Norfolk Public School. They can bring their kids from any one of the,
okay.
you know, but it just happens to be the door was opened in Virginia Beach,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
and who knows, it could open a bigger door to go somewhere else.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
For a, you know,
Well, yeah, I'm just thinking of like your summer programs and
Mhm.
how we can get you involved where they help with the lunches and things like that for those kids.
oh yeah, yeah.
And so
Because there's a big, it's a lot of property, a big parking lot. And we want to put a stage at the very end of it,
Mhm.
get vendors and just have the youth participate in, you know, what
Yeah,
they do,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
That'll be a
So,
lot of fun. Okay, I love it. So, okay, so tell people how they can get in touch with you.
everywhere I'm Juanita Wynn, JUANITAWYNN, everywhere on all social media, Instagram, Facebook. Oh my goodness, YouTube.
She's
Even-
Googleable.
yeah, Googleable. Even email is juanitawin7@gmail.com. Yeah,
And give them the name of the recreation center.
it's called Parlez-vous.
Parlez-vous.
It's French, but it means
Parlez-vous.
you speak.
Oula coucou c'est à se voir. Parlez-vous.
Avec moi.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm so proud of you.
Thank
You keep doing what you do. You know, you're empowering other people, kids, women, you know, that we just need you in our community. We need people like you to keep going, because if we didn't have people like you, where would we be?
Yeah, yeah,
You know?
yeah.
And-
I needed someone at one time. I grew up in the system, so I understand it. You know, we needed that.
Yeah.
It doesn't, you know, just because your parents are in church or whatever, that doesn't mean you're not going to go through.
What you're going through.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
I'm the first to tell you that.
yeah.
We had my brother on the show the other day, and he was just like, yes.
That's different place.
I can tell you my problems, meditating my silence. But I keep pushing my pen, rotating my stylus. Brokenness feeling like sin, now no breath, low dollar. Used to be left on red, now all the girls go holler. Now all the girls go follow. All the fake fans gon' pile up. I need peace to borrow, get that shit right back tomorrow. Somehow all the fans go bravo. Smile so much to hide my sorrows. Faith is shaky in bravado. I can't hold a frown too long. I can't stay down too long. Look, running from pain, running from strain, running from things, running from schemes. I can't hold a frown too long. I can't stay down too long. Look, them straight, running from things, running from schemes. Couple things I know, couple things I show, couple things I don't. I can tell you my problems, I can tell you my sins, I can tell you my problems. I'm uncomfortable in my skin, I'm uncomfortable with my ends, I'm uncomfortable with my friends, I'm uncomfortable with my drinking, I'm uncomfortable with my thinking, I'm uncomfortable with my ways, I'm uncomfortable in this space, I'm uncomfortable on good days,